Hi everyone, I'm Elvin the Elf. That's Elvin with an E, not an A, and I'm a toy maker here at the North Pole. I'm here for a few reasons today. The first one being I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate in December, I hope it's a great one. And if you don't celebrate anything in December, I still hope you have a great month. Watching all of us celebrate in December. The second reason I'm here is I was recently written up for unelf-like behavior. Now, the suits in HR didn't say what that behavior was, so I can only guess. It might be my beard. Elves are technically allowed to have beards, but they're frowned upon. In the elf handbook, it says it's perfectly acceptable as long as it's not longer or wider than El Capitan's up there. And I know my beard's getting a little bit white, maybe more than a little bit white, but it's nowhere near as long or as lush as the big man upstairs. So maybe that's it. I know it's not my productivity because I meet my quota every single day. And when I say every day, I mean 364 days a year. I know they call this Santa's workshop, but between us, it's a little bit more like Santa's sweatshop. But you didn't hear that from me. If that got back to the big man, I would be in some real hot water. So if we could keep that just between us, I would appreciate that a lot. The consequence or the penance for my write-up is that I need to make a gift for a friend, and it cannot be from the toy shop. They said that those toys are for the children around the world. So it has to be a gift for a friend. It has to be something I make, and they said it has to be heartfelt. So I'm going to get into that once we get down to my workstation. The final thing I wanted to go over is that this video is part of a huge collaboration where a bunch of elves have gotten together to make artwork for Christmas or the holiday season. This is the start of the second day. We had a day prior to this. So the playlist for both days 1 and 2 are in the description below. If you didn't see day 1 yet, definitely go back and check that out. I want to thank Darren and Bubbles from Venom Fluid Art and Christy from Creations by Christy for hosting the collab, putting all the work in to make sure that this went off without a hitch, and for inviting me to participate. Thank you guys so much. I think that's all that I'm supposed to go over right now, so I will see you in just a second down at the workstation. Oh, I was just doing my video.
Okay. We need to talk about your rouge.
Really? I have the 15 layers on.
Yeah. 15 is the bare minimum, okay? We've got Brian out there. Brian's got 37 layers of rouge on and a terrific smile, okay?
So you want me to put more layers of rouge?
Look, Elvin, people can get a toy anywhere. They come to the North Pole for the atmosphere and the attitude. And the rouge is a part of that, okay? It's about fun.
So I'll do more layers of rouge.
Look, we want you to express yourself, okay? It's just some people choose to do more, and we encourage that, okay?
Okay.
It's a good talk.
Hi guys, I just wanted to apologize for that interruption. That was one of my many supervisors that I have here. So apparently my write-up might have been that I don't have enough layers of rouge on. It's just kind of weird because the elf handbook says a minimum of 15 layers of rouge, and I have 15 layers of rouge on. So I don't know why they're bringing up pretty boy Brian out there with 37 layers. I mean, if they wanted me to wear 37 layers of rouge, why not make the minimum 37 layers of rouge? I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just a little bit frustrating. You can see what I'm dealing with here. Not the best work environment. I don't want to take any more of your time, so let's get down to the workstation and I'll show you my gift that I made for a friend. Hey everyone. Today I'm going to be painting on this vase. The gift is going to be for my friend Shelly Carruthers. She's not an elf, she's regular sized. We actually call her regular sized Shelly. The reason I'm going to paint on a vase is because when I met her, the whole reason I met her was because she had a vase that somebody had gifted her. So I think that satisfies all the requirements from HR. I'm just going to pour the colors in a cup, pour it over this vase, and we'll see what we get. Now, the colors, I just kind of picked some kind of Christmassy colors. Regular size Shelly knows that I'm not an artist. I'm a toy maker by trade, so I don't think she's going to be expecting anything really fantastic in terms of colors and how this turns out. I'm pretty sure it's more the thought that counts. I got this vase, not from the toy shop. I mean, obviously I can make a simple vase if I can make an iPhone, but I got it from a mom and pop shop on North Pole Lane. I figure I like to support the local businesses whenever I can. I'm debating whether or not to put white in, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit. So the vase shop, I've walked by it many times. I'd never been in before. It's kind of weird. All the vases in there had these funny lids. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's for when you don't have flowers in your vase and you want to make sure the dust and debris stays out, you would go ahead and put that lid on it. The name of the shop is kind of weird. It's called Respect is Earned. Respect is earned, but they spelled earned wrong. It wasn't like EARNED like you would think. It was spelled URNED. Kind of weird, but here at the North Pole, we do have quite a limited population, so our gene pool is not the largest. Whoops. I'm just kind of dumping these colors in. I probably should have layered them maybe in smaller layers, but I don't know. It just seems like this is a pretty big vase to have to pour on, so I wanted to make sure I had enough colors. The other day, I had complained to Big Saint Nick about our work schedules, and it's kind of a lot to be working 364 days a year every year. And you know what he said to me? He said, "Elvin, you're absolutely right. You know what? This year, to reward you for all your hard work and your dedication, I'm going to let you come with me Christmas Eve to deliver presents." What the heck do you say to that? It's like, come on, man. I don't want to work my one day off. I wanted to maybe get a few extra days off within the year, but he's the boss. You can't say no. So now I'm stuck taking presents to children around the world on Christmas Eve instead of having eggnog and schnapps with my friends. So kind of a backhanded reward, if you ask me. I mean, the logistics alone of this, it kind of boggles my mind. I'm going to pour over this. Now, this vase has this weird lip. So, again, don't know how this is going to go. Could go great. Could not go great. But we'll see. Again, it seems like a really big vase. I wonder if I should pour slow. You pour these guys fast. I think that greenish color I put in is definitely taken over. I can't see the side you guys are seeing. Just gonna go for it, man. Just pour these colors out. Speaking of Christmas Eve, I don't mean to be the guy that complains a lot, but do you guys ever notice that there's songs and stories and TV shows and movies about the reindeer? Not really about the elves. When's the last time you heard a Christmas song about the elves? Maybe there's one or two. Kind of like a slap in the face. The reindeer work one day a year, not even a full 8 hours. We're here busting our humps day in, day out, and we get maybe one song. So I might come over and take a little peek what's going on this side. My side looks good. Your side looks good. It's getting there. Huh. Kind of funny colors, but I'm a funny guy, so hopefully turns out okay. Some people pour on vases and get really, really cool designs on them. I think they plan out maybe their colors a little bit more than I did. HR said it had to be a heartfelt gift, not a thought out gift. So we're just going to go with it. So weird. So now the layer I put on just kind of takes over everything. You see where we are on time. All right, so I'm going to let this run down. Hopefully it's good. Next time you see me, I will probably have 37 layers of rouge on if I want to keep the suits off my back. I appreciate everybody being here. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Christmas collaboration. I hope regular size Shelly really likes her gift. I'm sure you guys know, if you're watching this video, then you know who regular size Shelly is, but her channel is Shelly Art. I'll obviously link that. Again, I'm sure you know who she is. So I think I'm gonna call this good. Like my friend Freddie says, not the best, not the worst. This is gonna dry probably a lot brighter. The pouring medium I used is pretty dull, but it does dry clear. Yeah, I think that's all I got. This was a one-shot deal, so apologize if this part wasn't super funny. Only had one try at this. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Great holiday season. Thank you so much for being here. And I think I'm going to have a couple bloopers right after this. I might have time for dried results. I've got to get this video in. So if not, the bloopers will be right now. If I do have time for dried results, they will be after that. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. Definitely make sure you check out both days of the playlist. Thank you again, Darren, Bubbles, and Christy. Have a great week, great holiday season.
We'll choose to do more, and we encourage that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good job. Clean up your edges. You have to just cut that shit.
No, you got to do it.
It feels like you're like a whore. Clean yourself up. If I had a Kleenex and like threw it.
Clean up your edges. Okay.
It's a good talk. Now clean up your edges.
I have to cut that.
Okay, see if you can cut the lip that part. I can't. Because I had to turn my full back away. That might be fine.
Clean up your edges. Or I'll just